just John Henson gave it a notion. No, this guy, this the can jump crew right here. Time out and watch Chris Pendleton fake handoff. Giannis just enough of a buck screen.
Styles of play. This is the Bucks style of play. Did you see that 4 passes already? Everyone has already touched the ball. You get a
Dante DiVincenzo right here. Watch DiVincenzo right there.
How's the foul?
Terrence Ross thinking he's going to go get an easy one. Dante's the one getting an easy one. Look at his eyes on this one. He's just waiting.
Run in Miami. Trailing by 5. DiVincenzo off the glass.
To avoid the offensive foul. Would have been an offensive foul because Trey Lyles was actually
Called it immediately as DiVincenzo converts. 11th foul.
Terrence Ross thinking he's going to go get an easy one.
Watch Giannis here. And right there, that was an afterthought feed. He went into the move looking to shoot. Saw DiVincenzo at the very last moment.
Little back screen back there by Chris Middleton. No communication on the backside, leaving that window wide open, and Dante's even.
Watch this, just a little higher over his head, just to get it up above Christian Wood. Shot that on the way up, a little higher extension. Wood had no chance to block it, and then comes down in Dante's landing.
Yeah, Dante driving to the paint, trying to make something happen. You can see he kind of looked out, but
Tries to draw an offensive foul, but a great strip of De'Aaron Fox inside.
Unless you have a guy that can draw a double team like this and make a pass, you need to move the rock.
So Connaughton wide open and takes advantage from downtown.
Two-way athletes in this game. And do not sleep on Connaughton. He will strike you out or don't.
Pat Connaughton.
have that anticipation that he does, and he gets up.
The defense has been stunning tonight. Pat Connaughton hustling.
All about the hustle. Don't assume it's going to be made.
54.
Great tip in Chicago. Here he gets down the middle, and you give him a chance to take off with 2 feet with his.
Good pitcher, and watch this right here climbing the ladder.
Well, what I love about him, he's got long arms, a springy step by Connaughton, not settling for that 3.
With a 9-1-1 call at the end of the shot clock.
Airborne, and then to bounce it in the air, it's a difficult.
Just look at it, get under the rim, the defense flattens out, their heads turn. That extra pass, when you always hear people say, make the extra. Look at this. PC with the little round the back to Brook, who flips it to him. G. Hill at the buzzer. That's
George Hill.
Bucks 1-point line, and you're right, this is like almost a 4-point line, just past half court. Gorgeous, George.
That is gorgeous. And in time.
found a way to get that lid off the rim. The Bucks being able to respond is what this has been all about.
The third quarter. Watch George Hill. 84-66, Milwaukee. Absolutely flat denies him.
Brother Brooks, Robin kind of shoots that thing.
Offensively, look at George Hill here. Continues to pursue, draw that young defender in Jackson Hayes, and a nice job of catching and finishing.
Thanasis takes his time, he's patient. Plumlee does not want to contest at the break line against Robin Lopez. Defensive field goal percentage inside of 4 feet as the closest defender, and then that nice provided in this game.
From behind, Bellinelli blocked by Robin Lopez.
Great anticipation. He was right where he was supposed to be, sagging off, tagging the roll man, then shooting.
Bucks lead is 12. Ersan Ilyasova, corner. 3 points, 58.
An inside out, which is one of the best kind of shots you can get. And then pass. This almost happens by accident. Look at this. Gives it back to Pat. He didn't see Ersan. He just threw it over because he knows he's supposed to be there.
Possibility.
And that's the strength of Bledsoe.
Milwaukee. The Bucks 103-91 after 3 quarters. Clicking at pass.
Cousin to Travis Diener. because he's got the leaner right there passing. He just comes in right at the top. 8 years old. Here he comes from the left corner, and he understands that Wanamaker's got momentum coming his direction.
4 threes made by Boston in this trade. George Hill was drafted by San Antonio, first 3 seasons with the Spurs. Kyle Korver, 3 from the corner. Team split their 2 games last season, each winning at home. Korver.
And then the backdoor cut, Sterling Brown, a big-time match.
Look at Sterling Brown right here. Nice in and out crossover. Finds a guy disciplined, staying.
There's a nice job. Michael Porter Jr. never saw that coming.
Sterling Brown with authority. Timeout, 10:09 in the second quarter, 41-30.
And it's very tough to play that many. Obviously, you got to have a rotation of 8 or 9.
Yeah, no, it is. And coaches right now are getting their rhythm as well. And Connaughton on.
Lopez staying vertical, making the play. George on the break. He's got 3 guys. Top of that screen, keeping his body on him. Able to make a stand in the paint and get the block, and it starts this break.
I was talking. Let me see what DJ's doing. He's doing a nice job. Fake handoff. And that's over Mitchell Robinson, one of the best shot blockers.
And this is December, isn't it? We're still only 20.
Energy moment of the game. Thanasis out of the Kumbo. Taking care of Mason Plumlee.
Yeah, and Plumlee, you know, he thought he had a pretty much wide open dunk, but Thanasis fly.
No sympathy. On the bust down. Throw the plate. Thanasis out of the Kumbo.
How fitting is that? Jokic loses the basketball. Thanasis sprints right down in the center of the floor.
Just so rock solid, but good hard drive, good.
Robinson on the wing. Pell sets a screen for him. Great defense by Williams.
Philadelphia has definitely surrendered here. They have all this. Yeah, you got the huge lead, but again, you know, you want this.
Bucks have missed their last 6 shots and